In this video, I'll be showcasing to you some of the best settings here in Fortnite Battle Royale for controllers. So if you're trying to find some good settings to use here in Fortnite, make sure you watch this video until the end, and hopefully this helps you out. If you find this video helpful, make sure you hit that share button, and also make sure you like and subscribe with those notifications on. If you're new to the channel, thank you so much if you do like and subscribe. Leave a comment down below saying you liked and subscribed. I'll go ahead and heart and reply to as many comments as I can. I'll heart your comment and I'll reply to it. And without further ado, let me showcase to you some of the best controller settings here in Fortnite Battle Royale that I've found, that I currently use, and that I find very, very helpful for controller players. So without further ado, we got to go ahead and head into the settings. So in order to do that, I got to click start, and I got to go over to the settings just like this, the main menu settings. All I got to do is just click settings just like this, and you're going to notice when you first click on settings here on Fortnite, it's going to start you off over on the display page. Now you're going to notice if you play on PC, you have a ton of different options for display mode. Now if you play on console, you're not going to really see as many as these options on console, but I'm just going to mention this really quick because I'm sure a lot of you guys are watching, or that are watching right now, play on console probably. Let me know what console you play on down below in the comments. But briefly, for the PC players, one tip I'm going to give to you really quickly is make sure your PC has proper settings, or make sure your Fortnite has proper settings for your PC. So don't overdo your settings, don't go max everything. I wouldn't recommend that. You want to have settings that are on, that are good for your PC, and that will make your game run perfectly while playing. So just keep that in mind. Now, heading over to the next tab, to the settings tab, the language and region tab, there's a few things that I'm going to go ahead and showcase on here, but the most important steps and the most important settings are going to be here in a second. Now, movement. This is very important. Toggle sprint, I have this on. This basically means you can run as long as you want without clicking your button. Now you can't run for unlimited speed, you run until you run out of stamina, but basically this will allow you to click the run button, and then you can unclick the run button and not hold down your thumbstick, and it's still gonna run automatically, which is super helpful. And you can also auto glide down to the map as well. So you can click down, you can glide down, and you can literally auto glide all the way down without clicking anything. Pretty helpful. Now, auto open doors, as you can see right here, I have off. Now I have this off because sometimes in Fortnite I just want to creep around and not like open a door automatically. So I have this off, so you know it doesn't mess me up in game. I feel like opening doors here in Fortnite, you can just run right through a door and you'll be good to go, or you can just open up yourself and you're good. Next up, we have some combat settings here. I have these both off and off. So toggle targeting is off, and also hold to swap pickup is also off. You guys can just go ahead and copy these. Now these settings aren't as important compared to settings that I'm about to showcase here shortly. Now, one tip I'm going to give you is if you want to try to lag less in Fortnite and not like freeze on Fortnite, one thing I heard to help you get better FPS here in Fortnite Battle Royale is having record replays off. So when you have this off, it won't record your games, so you won't be able to rewatch your games, but what it will do, from what I've heard, is it will improve your game, how your game runs, because it's not going to be recording at the same time, so your game's going to run pretty much a bit more efficiently, allowing you to maybe lag less, maybe not freeze. Now I might have a video on this showcasing everything on how to like improve your FPS and get the max amount of FPS when playing Fortnite. If you guys want a video on that, let me know in the comments, and I'll make a video on that here in the future. So make sure you have those notifications on for the channel, hit that bell. But yeah, this is potentially a fact, could be a cap, but try it out. It might help you lag less here in Fortnite. Next up, we have the game UI settings. Now these settings aren't really too important, but what you can do is go ahead and copy these settings if you want to, feel free. Next up, we have these settings right here. You can go ahead and copy these as well, but what I'm going to get to is the more important settings here in a second. Now, mouse and keyboard settings, I don't use keyboard and mouse. I've used it like once before. I don't really use it, so this is not really relevant to the video. This is about controller settings. So as you can see right here, this is all the important settings that I currently use. Now, controller auto run I have on. I was talking about this earlier. It basically allows you to auto run, which is super helpful. Build immediately, Builder Pro, I have this on as well. Now, my settings are still from when I played build mode, but now in chapter 4 and for a while now I've been playing mainly 0 builds, so keep that in mind. I don't really play builds, so these settings aren't really you know, some of you may be playing builds that are watching this video, but yeah, these settings are mainly for 0 builds. But as you can see, edit to hold time is 0.15 seconds, and then the slide to hold basically is 0.15 seconds as well. And then as you can see here, this is where the more important settings come in. My look sensitivity is at 7. I feel like 7 is perfect for me, but what I would recommend doing for you is you can try out 7, but you want to make sure you use a sensitivity that's comfortable for you. So try out a few settings, go from like, you know, 7 to 6 to 8, and just see what works the best for you. My build mode sensitivity, the multiplier is set at 1.8, and my edit mode sensitivity multiplier is set to 1.5. This is when I play build mode. I play mainly 0 builds now, but just keep that in mind. My look horizontal and vertical speed as well is set at 40%, and then the turning horizontal boost and also vertical boost is both at 0% as well. Now you can go ahead and copy these settings. My ADS look horizontal speed and vertical speed is set at 9% and 9%. And then as you can see here, if we continue going down, this right here is very, very important. A lot of controller players have controller drift, basically meaning if your controller is just like chilling like this, if you notice that your controller kind of like moves on its own and your skin's like moving around on its own, you're going to want to decrease this. So I recommend going to 18%. That's what I have it on, and it does help out a good amount. So keep that in mind. It's pretty helpful. And then as you guys can see here, we got the volume settings, not really as important. And then here I have some custom controller settings for my controller, as you can see here. Now you can see all the settings here on screen. The aim down, sight, and previous weapon, and attack, and next weapon is all the same pretty much. My inventory, as you can see, basically all my buttons here. So at the end of the video, since you guys can go ahead and pause the screen if you want to and copy this, the most important thing is, in my opinion, to have the best chance at playing good here in Fortnite is make sure you have the perfect sensitivity on, and you will be good to go. That's like the most important thing. And then once you have that on, you'll be good to go. Hopefully this video helped out. Make sure you hit that share button, click one of these videos on screen, and I'll see you later. Peace.